Hi, I'm Bob Humphrey with another tip from Yamaha Outdoors. Today we're going to talk about how to dress out a turkey. Had a successful hunt this morning, and now it's time to turn this beautiful wild creature into food fare, something for the table. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I've already measured my beard for the trophy case. I'm going to take my knife and get it right in the flesh. Give myself enough so that this does not come off, and I'll just slice that right off. And when I get a chance, I'll take that. I have a little solution of salt and borax. I'll just dip that in there, let that dry out, and then that will go on my plaque in the end. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these legs off, because these are also my trophies right here, the spurs. Eventually, I'll cross-section that with a saw. I'll take this outer membrane off, clean that bone out, but for now I'm just going to take the legs off, and we'll deal with the rest when we get home. And I'm going to cut right in here on this joint. If I do it right, it will go pretty easy. Once I make an initial cut, I'll give it a quick twist, and I know you football players probably don't want to hear that sound. And then one quick slice, it's off. I'll do the same with the other one. Right here on the back, one quick cut, one quick twist, this would be the part that would get edited out, and it's off. Now I'm going to go to my tail, and I want to get in here. You can sort of feel where the tail tapers off. I'll get it right in here and make another little cut right there. And if I do it right, which I believe I did, I severed the very end of the tailbone there. Give that a little twist. Another little gentle cut, and now I've got my tail fin, and I left enough feathers on here. So if I want to mount that on the plaque, what I will do later on is I'll pull these feathers out, and I'll get down here, and for all intents and purposes, I'm going to shave this right down along, run my knife right along the shafts of these tail feathers. I'm not going to do it right now, but eventually I'll do that, and I'll do it on this side too. I'll shave right down like that. So there's very little flesh left on there, just the tail feathers, just enough to keep the feathers together. And then I'll put that salt and borax on there. I'll pin that on a board like that. I'll let it dry out, and then when I'm ready to put it in my plaque, it's good to go. I'll put that there. My beard will go underneath, and I'll mount that on the wall. That's my trophy right there. And that just leaves us with the breast meat. So what we'll do for this part is I want to feel the keel, which is the sort of the midline of the breastbone here, and lift up the skin just a little bit and run my knife up just to cut the skin away. I don't want to cut into the meat yet if I can help it. And then I'll take the skin and peel it back like that. And at this point I can push those legs apart. That'll make it a little bit easier to deal with. Peel that back. And a turkey has a breast sponge here. This is basically where they store their fat. During the spring breeding season, a gobbler is a little bit like a rutting buck. He doesn't eat a lot. So he's stored some fat in here to get him through the breeding season. So we're going to get that out of the way. We're going to peel that back. Now I've got my breast sponge peeled back, and I'm just going to take my knife, and really I'm just going to fillet cut these two breast fillets right off the breastbone. There's two muscles here, so when you feel that first big one, and just run my knife just enough to move it away from the bone. You don't really have to put a lot of pressure on there. Clear some of this connective tissue out of the way. And just fillet that meat right off the bone. As I said, there's two muscles here. The big one, the big flight muscle, is the pectoralis. Just like we have pectoral muscles, the turkey does too. And then the small one is called the supracoracoideus. That's a little bit darker. And it has a little different flavor. You can cook these together. You can separate them and do a little bit different with it. And there's one breast fillet. I'll clean that up later on. We'll take the other one out, and again, I'll clean that up later, but there's two breast fillets right there. We've got the feet, we've got the tail, we've got the beard off, and if you want to go the extra step, you can skin back and pull out these legs, make one cut on either side at the top joint there, and pull those off. Some people will stew those, or they'll there's all sorts of things you can take that. You can peel it off and grind it, make turkey burger or whatever you want. But quick and easy, that's how to process a turkey. That about covers it for now, but please check back again soon and often with Yamaha Outdoors.